Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a Chanel shopping vlog. I'm headed to the mall right now to check out their 23C collection, and I'm actually super excited about this collection because I just love that whole monocle theme. I love those kind of like tennis racket bags. Would you even consider them bags? The ones with the mirror inside. I really love that, as well as their new Pearl Crush Mini with that kind of like checkered ball instead of the usual gold one they do. I just think so many of those bags are so kind of like whimsical and fun. So I'm really excited to check this collection out. And of course, I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm able to find in stores. And yeah, let's get into this video. So first up is this hobo bag that's in a shiny crumpled calfskin. So the leather is not quite as distressed as the aged calfskin on the reissues, but it still does have that slightly wrinkled look to it. So I tried it on both in the large size as well as the small size. There is an in-between size, but they didn't have it in the store. And these bags come with this little charm on the strap that looks very similar to the ones on the 22 bag. And the inside is lined in fabric. It also comes with this little flap on the front that looks like the ones on the classic flaps, but this doesn't actually have turn lock to it. It's just a magnetic opening. I also tried this bag on in white, and here's the two sizes compared to each other side by side. Next up are a few mini bags that they had in stock. So the first one is this one that's completely covered in sequins, and there's a few little details on it showing like the CC logo and some various numbers that are important to Chanel as a whole. And then there's these two bags that are both in what they are calling gray colors. The first one is a light gray, and then there's the one that they're calling gray. And both of these bags actually have very strong kind of like sea foam green undertones to it, so they're not like the grays from 2 seasons back. And the first one I'm trying on is this sequin mini flap, and oh my gosh, this bag is so gorgeous. I love how the sequins are like so small and that they're able to put these little design details on it too. And personally, I like the sequin bag way more than the Fendi baguettes in sequins because I feel like those sequins get a little bit messy, but these stay right in place. And then the next one is this gray mini flap with these poker chips on the strap. There's a few different colors to the chips. There's green, white, black, as well as this kind of like orangey red color, and that is just so adorable. But they do make quite a bit of noise, not as much as those heart charms from the similar bag a few seasons back, but yeah, it does have this jingling noise to it, but still it's just so adorable. And this collection does have this kind of casino theme to it in a way, and this is a very wearable way of having that little casino detail on your bag without going full blown and getting a slot machine bag, for example. And then we have this classic flap in this red and white tweed pattern, and this red just completely reminds me of the red color on a race car. So I think they really got this color perfectly right for this monocle collection, and this tweed does seem like it would wear really well. And this collection features a few new variations to their 22 bags. So last season, they released this ultra glossy, shiny version. This time they went with this caviar version on this yellow color. So there's actually two yellow colors for this collection. There's the one on this caviar 22 bag, and I feel like most of the other bags is in a different shade of yellow that is brighter and more neon. So I do show you guys the difference between these two yellows. And then there's also this white 22 bag that has this contrast black stitching on it. And this one has this kind of brushed silver hardware to it. They also had it in black with a contrast white stitching too. So definitely a lot of options if you're looking for the 22 bags. They also had some that was in the typical smooth leather too. Now onto some bags that have some fun special features to them. So this bag right here is also in that light gray color, and what's unique about it is it comes with this chain handle that has this pastel rainbow assortment of color details on it. When you're holding the bag by hand, you don't see most of those colors, but when you're wearing the bag over your shoulder or crossbody, I think that's a really nice detail on a lighter colored bag. And then there's this mini bag with this kind of oval shaped handle on it. And this is really different because usually on bags that have both a top handle as well as a strap, those two pieces are different. But for this bag, the handle is actually part of the strap. And when I was trying this on as a crossbody bag, I just thought that the handle kind of cut off the strap really weirdly, and the way it looked on my body was, imagine when you have a belt bag where the bag part was hanging off of the belt. This is what this bag looks like when you're carrying it crossbody, except instead of it hanging on a chain around your waist, it's on a crossbody strap. It was really weird in my opinion. And one of my favorite bags that I tried on during this shopping trip is this one right here, which is honestly in some of the nicest lambskin leather that I've ever felt. And what I really like about this bag is that border around it and how it spells out a few different words that are special to this collection and to Chanel as a whole. And there's also these little crystals as well as pearl details around that border too. Super pretty, and the shape of this bag, or I should say the size of this bag, is kind of a mix between the walk as well as the rectangular mini. And I just really love how from far away it looks like there is this gold border around the bag, and it's really not until you get up close that you can see what it says. And the last bag that I tried on is this Vanity case that is less structured and a little bit of a softer shape than most of their Vanity cases. I really like how this strap is actually adjustable, but the thing is, you can't really neatly tuck that strap into the bag if you don't want the strap hanging. The way that the top of the flap closes over the bag just makes it so that if you had the strap tucked in, it would be really hard to close this bag because it kind of gets in the way.